Here he is, our Executive Vice President, our Chief Information Officer, John, you can call him JT, Tonnison.
Good afternoon and welcome. Tech Data's excited to be standing here today with this esteemed and extended technology community in this regional tech economy. We support Synapse's, we believe in Synapse's view that it takes a village to get this done. Maybe in that village, to Synapse's view, it's maybe 8 huts. It takes a whole community to create the kind of tech hub that we have the ambition and the vision jointly to achieve. We also believe that we are at a moment in time in the Tampa Bay Area, a pivotal moment of opportunity, and that's coming together for 3 reasons. The first is a sincere effort now and a commitment to this kind of community enablement. This hasn't existed at this scale, with this number of players and this diversity of players in it before. That's an exciting vehicle to launch us forward. Second conditions for change we see the opportunity in is infrastructure investment. Look outside. Tampa Bay is now seeing this renaissance, this surge of infrastructure development, which we believe is imperative to the health and growth and relevance of a tech community. And the third is that Florida's economic headline has just changed. For the first time, Tampa Bay's biggest company is Florida's biggest company, and rather more importantly, tech company's a technology company, not a citrus, not a cruise line, not tourism, not healthcare, not retirement. Who'd have thought? Florida's a tech community. There were signs. The PC back in 1981 developed over here in Boca Raton. We've owned the right as a state to speak tech and be recognized as tech. It's time now for this area to fully step into that and take advantage and make the nation and the world recognize that Tampa Bay already has tremendous depth in technology. Tech Data, I'd be remiss if I didn't call out a few glamour stats, really just to appeal to any of you who are looking for an employer, looking for partnerships, looking for customers, looking for suppliers, and looking for philanthropy partnership. We're a technology with the world's largest end-to-end products IT wholesaler, happens to be based here, headquartered here in the Tampa Bay, very proud of that. We serve hundreds of thousands of reseller customers around the world, 14,000 associates, again, headquartered here, boots on the ground, offices in 40 countries, serving into every single day about 100 countries in the world. And we're doing that with all the technology and the gadgets and the gizmos that you know and love. They're in your hands right now. You're looking at them right now. Stop doing that. They're in your pockets, they're in your briefcases, you're in your homes, you're in your cars. They're in your living rooms and they're in your data centers. 150,000 different product lines that we're taking out globally and deploying on massive scale. You see the scale numbers there, $36 billion. That puts us in the Fortune class. Probably the most proud Fortune moment there is that we continue to be one of Fortune's most admired companies. We actually right now rank at 107 on the Fortune 100 scaling, but that listing will be revised in May, and after the acquisitive growth that you just saw deliver the headline about the change of Florida's economy to a tech economy, as that re-ranking comes out, we'll be about Fortune 80, 85. So the Tampa Bay has a real strong anchor tenant with a technology heritage that we should all take advantage of. This community should all take advantage of, not just Tech Data. And maybe one of my proudest feature points on that bullet list is in the middle there. This past year, Tech Data, of whom our almost $40 billion of revenue, most of it, by the way, is e-commerce. This past year, we were recognized by Internet Retailer as the business-to-business e-commerce provider of the year, and that had us beating out Amazon for Business. So big e-com business, big online business, and big kudos that I'm, particularly as the geek, most proud of, for sure. Our role for 44 years has been to make an ecosystem of technology manufacturers, resellers, consumers, and end users informed, effective, efficient, advanced, and successful. Lifting and enabling a tech community is our business. It's in our DNA. It's fundamental to our business model, and it is in fact our essence. Our tagline, connecting the world with the power of technology. Well, we do that on a global basis. So it seems absolutely fair that we step up and do that on the same basis in our local community here in the Tampa Bay that makes us so successful and so happy. Stepping back to Synapsys' view of what our community looks like and how we cohese to come together, we recognize our role as, in the far left there, in the corporation, we recognize our role as a corporate anchor tenant for this ecosystem. And with that, and I want to share with you what we recognize our responsibility and believe our responsibility to be in this ecosystem to contribute with all of this great talent and business to make this economy and this community great. We look at the role of the anchor tenant corporation, and therefore the way we're trying to contribute, we are contributing and will continue to contribute with you across 3 dimensions. The first is in the area of stimulating innovation. We need to create and be part of creating a culture in the community that welcomes and engenders innovation. But let me tell you selfishly, it's also important for a company like us. We're big. It's important that we surround ourselves with innovation, great new ideas, opportunities, unique intellectual property in our community that we have some special, unique access to, that we can incorporate in what we do and we can take global. So it is both, I think, our obligation to engender and create a capacity for innovation in the area, but it's also our need and our obligation to consume that innovation to make us better. It will make us better. Secondly, we recognize that we need to use our voice to make waves for the community. Our voice in the state, in the region, in the tech community. And we do that, we see that we can do that in the sense of branding and credibility for technology in Florida and Tampa Bay. We can do that in the area of public policy, and we can do that in the way of introducing our tech industry networks and connections. Our CEO is a huge advocate of infrastructure needs of a tech hub. And as Cal mentioned, we do advocacy work and lobbying work in Tallahassee to create the kinds of inclusive employment and community protections that are very, very common and recognized in the areas of the country that are more recognized as tech hubs. Our business draws the who's who of tech leaders through the Tampa Bay. Because of what we do, the very most senior leaders of the technical powerhouses, the innovators, the manufacturers of the planet come through Tampa Bay. And they have themselves many employees on the ground here to serve our own company, and that presents opportunity and networking opportunities for this community. As they come through the Bay, they see already the assets of Tampa Bay and Florida changing from tourism to tech. And then finally, we see a role and responsibility to contribute to the development of the talent pipeline in the state as a general contribution to the community and as a specific need to support and buoy our own business. Let me give an example of that. One of the programs I think that stands out most was co-founded by one of our senior executives, a lady, Angie McCord, who is our global Cisco business owner. That's a multi-billion-dollar business for us. Angie co-formed here in the Tampa Bay area the Exploratory Lab Bootcamp program. College students, high school students going through, now in its 6th program, going through a week-long boot camp with business course, education, very contemporary technology and business skills, being taught about business planning, opportunity development, financial. They're being taught tech skills like agile development and cybersecurity. And at the end of that program, we're in one of those programs as we speak today, at the end of that program, these kids go through a 2-week planning to come back and present business plans, a Shark Tank-like playback of business planning to a team. And right now, over on our campus in Clearwater, Angie is receiving 4 of those teams back who are presenting their formed business plans around IoT business. How contemporary and current can that be? Great program in the region. The colleges are hugely participatory, and businesses like Agile Thought, TBT, St. Pete College, USF have been huge contributors. If as students in the audience who are watching, that program's of interest, if as businesses that program's of interest to participate, contact us and reach us. We take that STEM passion down also into high school and middle school. huge programs operating with PACE, with Boys and Girls Club, with Girls Inc. We even were able to bring in one of our greatest partners, Cisco, to build out a Cisco Tech Lab at the Girls Inc. facility in Pinellas. And we have a scholarship, a Tech Data Tech Scholarship running at St. Pete. You'll see a very strong STEM and a very strong diversity message in there, and no apologies for that. That's a role and a passion and a contribution we feel we need to make to the community. We're wildly proud that our global business is headquartered here in Tampa Bay, that Steve Raymond chose to anchor us here and build such a great business. What an amazing place to work and live. Our CEO and every one of the direct reports calls Tampa Bay home. We've built our lives and families here. Tampa and Florida have huge successes in technology already and a great deal more to offer. Tech Data stands with this amazing community of investors, innovators, talent, businesses, startups, entrepreneurs, to establish to Tampa Bay as a serious technology hub. With the conditions we talked earlier, with the energy of what I've seen through these 2 days, and the coordination demonstrated by Synapse and Mark and this initiative, I'll just leave you with no more than the ask to imagine the possibility of where we can all take Tampa Bay and the tech community and economy over the next 5 years. Tech Data is committed, Tech Data is excited. Have a great afternoon.
JT, well done.